So number one is called Ausable Chasm. So this is an area right near the Vermont border. So it's quite far east in New York State. But it has hiking and rafting in this gorgeous chasm. There's rappelling if you dare. You're going to want to get there early, especially if you're going to do the rafting. It tends to fill up and get kind of busy, but it is definitely the Riverwalk alone is worth the price of admission. It is a just an incredible place to stop and check out. If you're doing a day trip, if you're there for a weekend, you're going to love it. Ausable Chasm, number one. Number two is Wakeley Mountain Fire Tower. So this is in the heart of the Adirondacks. The Adirondacks is enormous. It is a park. It takes up 6 million acres. It's bigger than most national parks. And it is one-fifth of New York State. It is one of the most beautiful places in the country alone. And this is at the heart of it. So it is the tallest fire tower in the Adirondacks. Just a warning, it's quite a hike in terms of not that long, but it's a flat hike for a while. And then it is a 1,700-foot climb that gets you to the absolute best view in the Adirondacks, at least in the south part there is. I think it's the highest point, and the tower itself is quite high. I dare you to climb it, and it's okay if you don't. But Wakeley Mountain Fire Tower is just remarkable. You're gonna love that you stopped and checked that out. Number three is Boldt Castle. So this is an absolute marvel. It is along the St. Lawrence River. It's in the Thousand Islands region. You're probably going to want to bundle this with a boat tour of the Thousand Islands area. Uncle Sam's is an outfit that runs them, and we'll put a link to that in the description here. But go out of Alexandria, do the boat tour. It's beautiful. You'll learn a bit about the regions, but then you get to the castle, and it is the crown jewel, one of the crown jewels of New York State. It is huge. It is beautiful. It is a marvel of architecture. It was actually built by a hotel magnate named Boldt, and he built it as a love letter to his bride. And it is incredible. It's a castle, and it on top of it, it continues to get better. So the Thousand Island Bridge Authority continues to invest in it. So they're refurbishing it and fixing it up even more. On the second floor, there is a movie worth watching because it is a fascinating romantic story with a heartbreak, by the way, at the end. And then you can even check out the third and fourth floor, and you can see the difference, right? They've redone the first and second, and the third and fourth they haven't yet, and it just that contrast is amazing. Boldt Castle, it is a must see. It's fabulous. Number four is the Erie Canal Museum. It's in Syracuse, New York. It's surprisingly cool, right? It is a gritty museum. You learn a lot, but the history of the Erie Canal is so interesting in terms of why New York State is such a prominent state and why New York City is so prominent. And much of that, pretty much all of it, has to do with the Erie Canal. There's actually a barge that is there that you can walk around, from the canal days. There is a weigh station that is fascinating, and they used to literally take boats out of the water to weigh them. It is a really cool museum. It's right in Syracuse too, so it's easy to get to whether if you're traveling north, south, east, west in New York State, or just in the area. It's definitely worth checking out. And then number five is Watkins Glen. That is a park in the middle of the Finger Lakes. It goes through this narrow gorge filled with waterfalls. You actually go underneath waterfalls and things. There's like this beautifully crafted stone walkway that was built, and it goes along the gorge. It's absolutely terrific. I would say get there early. It does on a beautiful Saturday. It's gonna get busy, so get there early so you can avoid some crowds. I will also say from personal experience, if you get there in the winter, in the off season, don't hop the fence and do it anyways because you will get arrested, which happened to me in the 30 years ago. So don't get arrested, but it is absolutely worth going to, and it's gorgeous, even with the crowds. So worth it. Watkins Glen for sure. All right, so 5 hidden gems if you're in New York State, if you are in the area looking for a day trip, or in the area looking for a weekend getaway. All of these are terrific. Or if you're just lucky enough to be on a larger road trip and traveling across New York State, it is gorgeous. And all 5 of these stops are great stops to hit. Number 1, the Ausable Chasm. 2, Wakeley Mountain Fire Tower in the middle of the Adirondacks. 3, oh my gosh, Boldt Castle. 4, Erie Canal Museum in Syracuse. And number 5 is the Watkins Glen Gorge. That is 5 things you absolutely are going to want to hit. This is 1,000 road trips. Our mission is to inspire you to get out there on the road and take road trips. So if you go to one of these places, if you go on a road trip and we've inspired you, hit us up in the comments because we'd love to know. Then we only need to inspire 999 road trips. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and get your butt out there on the road.